Hello guys, welcome to the channel. So in today's video we are going to see that how we can set up the permission for the DynamoDB to access in our Lambda. So basically we have created last time one Lambda, and in that Lambda we have access to AWS DynamoDB data. Let's today we are going to see the same Lambda we will deploy on the AWS console, and how we can give the permission for the particular Lambda, so that we are going to see today. So let's flip on that Visual Studio, and how we can give the permission for this Lambda, and how we can redeploy this same Lambda again, so that we are going to see there. Okay, so here if you can see we have a last added that DynamoDB context and all. So go in the solution explorer and click on publish to AWS Lambda. So same way we last time created a new Lambda, so currently whatever that Lambda we have created, that we need to redeploy. So automatically that name is came here, first Lambda, so we need to just click on next, and here if you can see there role name automatically came existing role, and here we no need to change anything, so we just click on the upload here, so that same Lambda will redeploy again whatever the our new changes with added regarding that DynamoDB connections and all, and same Lambda it will open here in the Visual Studio, and from here we will see that we're able to invoke or not. So let's add a request here one, and this is our request body. So we have passed one here for getting that dynamo data. So if you can see that in the response there is a one error is came that DynamoDB is not connected, and the permission is not there. So let's flip on that AWS console here, and we will give the access for that, set the permission for that Lambda to access the DynamoDB. Okay, so here just duplicate this same tab. So we will open the Lambda and DynamoDB here. So click on the Lambda here, and for this Lambda we will going to see add some permissions here for the access AWS DynamoDB. So click on that first Lambda here. So that Lambda we have created. Go under the configuration below here, and under the configuration, so left side panel we have a permissions here. So let's click on that permissions here. After that you need to just click on that role name Lambda execution, and here if you can go below there is a policy names are came automatically AWS Lambda basic execution role. So here we will add one more policy like create inline policy, and here we will select that service DynamoDB, and under the accesses we need just the read access for that. So we will select here get item and describe table. So this both required for in our case. So under the resources here we will add that ARN here, and this is ARN is we will take from the Lambda there. So whatever that DynamoDB is there created, so from there we will take that. So currently let's go inside that DynamoDB here, and here click on that DynamoDB. Here go inside the tables, and we have a user table. Just click on that, and just below in additional info if you can just click on that additional info, we will see that below Amazon resource name, so this ARN. So just we can copy the ARN from here, and we can paste here as a test, and just click on add ARN, so that ARN is ready for us. And after adding the ARN here, let's directly we can click on the next here. Here you can add our policy name, so we will add here Dynamo access policy, and click on create policy. So if you can see here, so Dynamo access policy is created now, and now if you go in the Lambda and just refresh, if you can see here that DynamoDB will be available in the resources summary. So if you can see here Amazon DynamoDB is there. So now let's go in the Visual Studio and just invoke, click on invoke. Now if you are able to see that the data is came from the DynamoDB. So first it was not came because of that permission are not there for the DynamoDB in the Lambda. So that permissions we have added here, and the data is came here. So same way we can test that Lambda under the Amazon console. So let's go on the first Lambda here, and here we can test that redeployed Lambda. So we will just rename that whatever we have added previous request, edit that saved event, and here we can pass just one as an integer, and from this we will get that data. So if you can see here I have added ID here, but that ID is not required here, so just I need to pass one here as a request, and just click save and test that Lambda. So if you can see the output here as per that request, that name and IDs came here. And that is about the permissions, and how we can redeploy the Lambda on the AWS console. So thanks for watching, and please like and subscribe the channel for more videos.